Welcome to Goodwill Commodities. In this educational presentation, we are going to see an effective trading strategy for momentum day traders. For whom this strategy suits, there are different types of day trading strategy that suits for different types of traders, but this particular momentum day trading strategy suits for traders who wants to make profit out of the minute buy and sell intraday momentum swings. These types of traders, they want to enter the market very frequently, and also they don't want to stick into the live trade for a very long time. They enter the trade and exit the trade very frequently with a very strict stop loss. For these particular types of trader, this strategy called momentum day trading strategy suits well. Goodwill Commodities, with huge backup of experience in commodity broking, knows you better than anybody. We know that as a day trader, identifying a short-term intraday swings, entering the market frequently and exiting the market with a very strict stop loss is going to be a high concentration job. We will show you how this can be applied in a very simple way. We are going to make this plain and simple. Trading with our simple strategy doesn't mean it is easy. We expect you to follow certain rules and discipline before trading with this strategy. As the image below shows you, if you follow the rules with discipline, you are going to build the bridge towards success. Consider the following points. You should be in front of your trading terminal during the trading hours. If you have your personal PC or laptop with the trading terminal software installed, that would be best. If you don't have that, please use our trading floor. We have branches spread across India. We don't recommend you to place order over phone because what we feel was placing order over phone will be risky and ineffective as our trade signals are time sensitive. Our strategy has an approximate predetermined entry point and a stop loss point. So please make a note, stop loss is must for all the trades. We have customized this strategy for crude oil. So how much you can expect if you follow this simple trading strategy? You can expect 6+ points in crude oil. What does that mean? You can expect 600 rupees or above for every trade signals you are going to follow using this simple trading strategy. So let's go and see how this momentum intraday trading strategy works, one of the great winning methods in trading commodities. Now we are moving into the core, that is how to follow this momentum day trading strategy and how this strategy actually works. Before I explain you how, you should know why we recommend you to follow this strategy. Just I want to remind you again, this strategy works for traders who wants to make use of this minute intraday buy and sell momentum swing that is happening within the day and want to enter and exit the market with a very strict stop loss. The chart which you are viewing is an 1 minute chart. That means all the single candlesticks represents 1 minute. Whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, you can see the date and time below, price quoted along y-axis. We had taken a typical day for your explanation. You could see the date and time. This is where the market started on 25th of this month. For your easy identification, I had marked the minute swings with the blue color line. Just I am going to move the screen. you should follow how many times the market had produced these minute intraday swings within a particular day. Just follow it very carefully. Whenever I move the cursor and whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, as I told you, you can see the date and time below. I am going to move this fast. Just count it how many times the market had produced these intraday minute momentum swings. Just have a look how many times, because as a day trader we want to take advantage of these minute swings whenever it is happening within a particular day. We know that so many times the market was producing this type of minute swings. We want to take advantage of that. Just follow it till the market closes. I am going to move this cursor. This type of minute swings, you should wonder how many times it is happening. This is the area where the price closed, and here comes the next day. See, it came as 26. Here comes the next day within a particular day. Now you should know how many times the market had produced the intraday swing. Now I have changed the time frame, the chart time frame from 1 minute to 5 minutes, because many of the traders, you may be using 1 minute or 5 minutes depending upon your flexibility. Now just see that on the same day, as I told you, whenever I place the cursor on any candlestick, you can see the date and time below. On the particular day on 25th, using a 5 minutes chart, how many times the market had provided these intraday swings. Even if you are using a 5-minute chart, you could see how many times the market had provided these intraday swings. For your easy identification, I had marked this with the blue line. If you can catch all these intraday swings, how does that sound? Wow, great. There is a difference between dream and reality. Entering on all the trades at the beginning of all the swings and making use of the intraday momentum looks like a dream, but in reality, how we are going to do that? That is a very big. How do I identify the beginning of the swing? If I want to enter at the beginning of all the swing, how do I identify the beginning of the swing? Whether the price is trending up or the price is trending down, or it is moving in a sideways consolidation market. This is going to be the very big question for all the traders. So what is the solution? Here in Goodwill Commodities, our research team works day and night to provide you complete solution for your trading and to answer all your unanswered questions. Goodwill is always committed in converting your dreams into reality. Have a deep look into the charting platform, which is going to change your dreams into reality. I expect all of you to stay calm, relaxed and concentrate. Earlier, when we were talking about this 1 minute and 5 minutes chart, we were talking that we don't know from where the price is trending up, trending down or consolidating. Here comes the solution. So you could see 3 colors. One is red color, the second is blue color and the third is ash color. Whenever I place the cursor on any particular candlestick, you can see the date and time below. We had taken the same day as the example which we took earlier for 1 minute and 5 minute charts. That was 25th June 2013. You could see that whenever the price was trending down, the chart automatically changes its color to red, which indicates that the price is trending down. Whenever the price changes its trend from sell to buy, it shows that is trending up. It changes its color from this ash to blue color. So whenever the price is moving up, it shows you a blue color. Whenever the price is trending down, it shows you a red color. Then what is this ash color? So this is the major part. Whenever the price is consolidating or moving sideways, it shows you this ash color. I am going to move this chart slowly till the end of this day. I expect all of you to just concentrate, stay relaxed and follow the chart. It may take some time, but it is worth watching till the end of the day. Because as a day trader, our objective was just to identify the short-term minute buy and sell momentum swings. Just closely monitor whenever the price changes its color, whether you can easily identify the trend. You could see that in the earlier zones, whenever the price was consolidating, it shows everything in the ash color. So this is the type I expect all of you to watch and understand. All these price actions are happening within a particular day because you could see the date and time below. Still, the day has not closed. You could see that here, after a drop, a sell, the system waits for itself and it clearly identifies you the consolidation zone. You could see the date and time below. Still we are running within the same day. So here the day closes. You could see if I move the next candle, here you could see the next day on 26 at the bottom. Whenever I place a candle on the large drop down candlestick, you could see the day as 26th. Now you may have a lot of doubt. If you want to see the price action again, what you can do is that just pause this video and go back and see again. Now you will have a lot of doubts. Let me self-explain you few of your doubts. The first is, what is the time frame of this candlestick? You know that this is a candlestick. What is the time frame of this candlestick? We have customized this charting platform in a way to provide you accurate signals which is not time based. Hope I clarified your question number 1, whether you should enter into all the trades when the color changes. Suddenly it is changing from ash to blue. Suddenly I should enter into the first candlestick whenever the color changes. No, you are not going to do that. You are going to follow a simple rule which I am going to explain you now. As I told you earlier, we are going to make your day trading very simple. Simple doesn't mean it is going to be easy. We expect you to follow certain rules. Just concentrate more on the coming part where I will be explaining you how you are going to implement your strategy. If you remember, on the beginning of this slide I told you that it is going to be a predetermined entry point and the stop loss point. Now the major doubt is where you are going to enter and where you are going to place your stop loss. Just concentrate more when I will be explaining you how you are going to enter and where you are going to exit with stop loss and targets. With this revolutionary day trading strategy, I hope we had answered one of your major questions during day trading: when the trend is moving up and when the trend is moving down and when the price is consolidating. Whenever the chart candlestick shows a blue color, it indicates that the price is moving up. Whenever it is showing a red color, it indicates the price is moving down. Whenever it shows ash color, it indicates the price is neutral or it is in a sideways consolidation phase. So we had answered one of your major questions. The second part is the major part, where you should enter the trade and where you should place your stop loss. We had made it very clear earlier that this strategy is designed to produce a 6+ points in crude oil, which means that it has got the ability to provide minimum 6 points and above. The only doubt you have is where I should enter the trade and where you should place the stop loss. As I told you earlier, you are not going to enter the trade in a hurry whenever the color changes. So how you are going to enter? Watch it very closely. Initially, when the market opens, this is the price opening, the price showed the red color, which indicates that the trend is likely to come down. Then it changes its color to ash, which means it is consolidating and it is neutral. After that, you saw a blue color candlestick, which indicates that the market, the price can move up. Don't rush into your trade after seeing the change in color. As we told you, you are not going to enter into any trade after seeing a change in color. Just wait for the candlestick to close. Have a look at the length of the candlestick. Watch it very carefully. We are not asking you to enter into any trade immediately when the color changes. Wait till the candlestick closes. Have a look at the length of the candlestick. Approximately to half the length of the candlestick. See the candlestick length, and approximately to half the length of the candlestick you can place the buy order. Since it shows a blue color, we expect that the price is likely to move up. I am repeating it again. You are not going to enter into any trade just on seeing the change in color. Just wait for the price to close. Wait for the candlestick to close, and after that, after the candlestick closes, just look at the length of the candlestick and place a buy order approximately to half the length of the candlestick. Let me show you how I am calculating. This is the length of the candlestick. Approximately to half the length of the candlestick you can place at this zone. Predeterminedly you can place the buy order, and where you are going to place your sell order, that is a stop loss order. Just watch the previous candlestick. The previous candlestick color shows black color. Just below the low of the previous colored candlestick, which means that the previous color candlestick is ash color, below the low of the previous colored candlestick. Since the low of this blue color candlestick, and the previous colored candlesticks are equal, you are going to choose the next candlestick below the low of the next colored candlestick. This is the low of this next colored candlestick. Below the low, I am going to place the stop order, that is stop loss order. Just leave it. If the price moves and triggered, if the price moves up and trigger your buy order, then you are into your trade. Just like this, when the price moves up and trigger your order, you are into the trade. But if it is not moving and triggering your buy order, then you are not going to be into that trade. This is the one area we expect you to do some brain work and place the stop orders. So as I told you earlier, this is going to be a predetermined buy and stop loss order. The target, as we had mentioned earlier, it is going to be 6+ points in crude oil. So I will explain you again. Immediately when the price changes, you are not going to enter into the trade, and you are going to have a look at the length of the candlestick after the price closing. Approximately, you don't want to do any very mathematics, you don't want to do some mathematics here. Approximately have a look at the length of the candlestick, place an order above the half the length of the candlestick. When the price reaches the above half the length of the previous this colored candlestick, then you can enter into the trade. Just look for the previous colored candlestick and place the stop loss below the low of the previous colored candlestick, and then just wait. I am just moving it. Now you are into the trade. As I told you, the target depends upon you. We have designed the system which can yield 6+ points in crude oil. Now change in ash color does not indicate that the market has reversed its trend. As I mentioned you earlier, ash color means the market is neutral. I may go up or I may go down. So which indicates a sideways price action. So make it very clear, ash color does not indicate that the market has reversed its trend. Now let us move on and see the next candlestick. You could see that now the price has changed its color. Just do some work. How we are going to pick the next trade? Have a look at the length of the candlestick. Just place an order half the length of the candlestick. Just how I am doing it. This is the length of the total candlestick. After the price closing, I am going to place an order just half the length of the candlestick. I am going to delete this because in order to avoid confusion. Where I may place my stop loss, I am going to place my stop loss before the previous colored candlestick, which is the ash color, and below the low of the previous colored candlestick. So my stop loss is going to be somewhere below this previous colored candlestick, that is going to be here. Exactly, I am going to place a stop loss here, then I am going to leave it and see whether the price is moving up. So here you could see that the price didn't trigger the trade. Why we are following this strategy? Why we are not entering into the every color change? Why we are following? This is the way of identifying false candlestick. So this is one of the best way to identify a false candlestick. If the price is not moving or triggering your trade, then cancel your stop loss. Once the trade is triggered, then place your stop loss. Don't be in a hurry to place your stop, both the target, the trade and the stop loss at once. So this is a false entry signal. So we avoided this false entry based upon the strategy which we are following. So I am going to delete both the things in order to avoid you further confusion. Let us move on and let us see why we can pick any other trade. Now we had another change in color. So where I am going to place my entry, that is entry point, just I am going to look at the length of the candlestick. Approximately above the length of the half the length of the candlestick, I am going to place my trade. Where I will be placing my stop loss, just wait and see, below the previous colored candlestick's low. This is the previous colored candlestick. Below the low of the previous colored candlestick, I am going to place my stop loss. I am going to leave it. Now I am going to watch. I am into the trade. So the price moved up. So I'm into the trade, whatever might be the profit as we had promised you. This is designed to give you a minimum of 6 points plus in crude oil. Now we are into the trade and we made some profit. I'm going to delete the previous entry and stop loss point. What we expect you to do is that I will explain you. We got a next trade. So this is the sell trade. We got this where I will be placing my entry point. Just I am going to have a look at the length of the candlestick. Approximately to half the length of the candlestick I am going to place my trade. Here if the price enters the zone, I am going to place my trade. The point is 5690 approximately. This is the one area we expect you to use some homework. So this is the one area where we expect you to do some job. Just calculate the length, wait for the candlestick to close, calculate the length of the candlestick approximately to half the length of the candlestick by vision, place a trade order. Then where you are going to place your stop loss. The previous color candlestick is blue. In the earlier cases we saw a neutral candlestick, that is ash color candlestick. Now the previous color candlestick is blue. Above the high, now since the price has this, since the color is in red, which means that the price is likely to come down. So now we should place above the high of the previous color candlestick. I am going to place the stop loss and I am going to leave it. Now let us wait and watch whether we are going to into the trade. No, we are not going into the trade. This is one of the best way to avoid false trades. That is a major reason why we are asking you to place your trade half the length below the candlestick, length of the candlestick, the next candlestick. Wait for the candlestick to close and then place your trade half the length of the candlestick. This is one of the major reason. In order to avoid any false signals, we expect you to do this. Now let us move ahead and let us wait and see whether we can get any other candlestick. Oh, we got this. So this is the length of the candlestick. This length of the candlestick is quite big. What I am going to do is that calculate the length of the candlestick. I just have a vision and I am going to see it approximately. I am going to place an order here. This may be the half the length of the candlestick compared to the length of this, and where I will place my stop loss. I am going to place my stop loss here below the low of the previous colored candlestick. I am going to place my stop loss. Just wait, I am going to place my stop loss here, then I am going to leave it. If I am into this trade, I will be triggered. Yeah, you are into this trade and you could see that the market moved up to a few points. So this is one of the best way to identify your entry point and your stop loss point. So in this way you should continue your trade. If you have any doubt, you are free to contact us. In order to support you to a greater extent, what we will be doing is that every day morning before the market opens, we will be posting you a video which shows how to pick the entry and stop loss points every day. We will be doing this continuously in order to support you till we clarify all your doubts. If you have any doubt, you can individually contact us and we are ready to guide you and help you to make your trading a great success. I personally feel in the earlier examples we had picked so many buy signals. So why don't we proceed further and try to catch a sell signal. So let us work on it. Once we catch a sell signal, then we will close this presentation. So here is the point where we got a entry point. So where we are going to enter the trade approximately below the length, half the length of this candlestick. So I may place my trade somewhere here and I will place the target that is the stop loss above the high of the previous colored candlestick, which is going to be somewhere here. So I am prepared to place my stop loss here. So I am going to wait and see what's going to happen next. So approximately I will consider that I am into this trade. Though my point didn't say that I am not into this trade, I will consider that I am into this trade. Let me see where I am going to be stopped or not. Yes, I am stopped out. So this is going to be my loss trade. Why I have taken this example is that as you know that winning and losing is going to be a part of this strategy. You should be prepared for some few losses not many things. Let us go back. So I'm going to continue this until I catch a sell trade. So in this area you may know that once we got a signal here, let me cancel all these lines so that it will be clear for you. So we got another sell signal here, so we will be probably would have placed an order. This candlestick is very tiny, so I will be placing my sell call here and I will be placing my stop loss here, because I should place a stop loss above previous handle's high. So previous colored handle is a colored candlestick is ash color, so above the high of the previous colored candlestick I am going to place the stop loss. Now I am going to watch whether I am going to get this trade or not. No, I didn't get this trade. So what I am going to do is I am going to delete this so that I am not into this trade. Why I am not into this trade? Because the next candlestick didn't follow that. Now let us move on till we catch a sell point. We will continue this. So the price is consolidating. See how long the price candlestick is showing in ash color, which indicates that I am not going up, I am not going down. So I may go anywhere, just I am waiting for a signal to enter into a trade. Here I got a signal, I am not going to take it, because as I told you earlier, I am going to follow till I get a sell trade. So let me run this. Oh, I got a sell trade here, but the price didn't move next, so I am going to leave it. So here I am into this trade, because initially see that once I got a signal, I will be placing a sell order half the length here. I will be placing a sell orders. I am prepared to place a sell order, it is up to you. Now I am going to place the stop loss. Where I will be placing the stop loss? This is the previous color candlestick. I may place a stop loss somewhere here, so I will wait for it. Now let us see what's going to happen. Wow, we made some sell, so that is what we are waiting for. So the price came down. Just I want to show you a few examples where you are stopped out, where you can take a buy entry, and how we are going to take a sell entry. So this is going to make a huge difference in your trading. As we mentioned earlier, we made the process very simple. Just we want you to do a simple job. Just look at the change in color and just do a simple calculation. Half the length of the candlestick, place the order. This is one of the simplest job we expect you to do, and place a stop loss. I am repeatedly saying you this stop loss. So whatever this strategy or that strategy, trend fading strategy, move trend up strategy, whatever might be the strategy, stop loss is very mandatory for trading. So let us see that how we are going to work. You are free to contact us at any point of time. You can come to our office, where we will have an individual training session for you. We are always expecting you to deliver our best. So this is our momentum day trading strategy, and thanks a lot for patiently listening to our presentation. Thank you very much.